Hello everyone, today I will be doing a plastic surgery analysis on the members of Mamamoo. This video was requested in my Oneness plastic surgery analysis video. If you have any requests which group you want to see me analyze, please leave it in the comments. I think plastic surgery is neither bad or good, as celebrities has immense pressure to look as good as they possibly can, which can be helped by plastic surgery. I think it will be a healthier environment if celebrities in general are more open and honest about plastic surgery and cosmetic procedures that they've done, or at least not lie about it, so the general public can see that beauty is attainable through plastic surgery. I know there's a stigma around plastic surgery all around the world, but people need to realize that it's pretty common among celebrities, as it's demanded by society that celebrities look perfect, so we shouldn't blame them if they resort to plastic surgery. I want this video series to be a form of discussion between people who are interested in the possible procedures celebrities had, and break the negative sentiment around plastic surgery. I assume that many celebrities, including K-pop idols, have done some sort of cosmetic procedures because their occupation demands them to look as good as they possibly can. I may be totally wrong about this assumption, as I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. A few disclaimers before we begin. I'm not a plastic surgeon, nor have I gotten plastic surgery, so my knowledge in this area is limited. These are just my speculations and not facts. I have no idea about the member's medical history, and these are just my speculations, so you can respectfully disagree. This post is not meant to send hate to the members, as they are probably pressured by the industry to look as good as they possibly can. With that out of the way, let's get started. Starting with Solar. Solar has a lot of adorable predebut photos. She didn't look too different. I think she looks different mostly due to her losing a lot of weight. Without looking at her predebut photos, I suspected that she got a rhinoplasty, because in some angles the implant looks to be pretty clear to me. We can see clear straight lines on her nose, and straight lines are not likely to occur in nature. Other than that, I don't see any other changes to her face. Recently, I noticed that Solar's lips look to be fuller than it was before. She likely got lip fillers to her top and bottom lip. In conclusion, I think Solar got a rhinoplasty and fillers to her top and bottom lips. She looks amazing both pre-debut and now. I personally don't think the rhinoplasty was necessary because I think her original nose fits her face very well. She is such an amazing, powerful vocalist, and I admire her hard work to maintain her amazing physique. Moving on to Moonbyul. Moonbyul has a lot of pretty big photos online. She also seemed to have lost a lot of weight during her trainee days. I don't see many changes to her face. The biggest change I see is her eyes. Sometimes she has double eyelids, but I do believe this change is due to double eyelid tape, as her eyelid size is not consistent. The distance between her eyes and eyebrows also didn't change, making me believe further that her eyelids are natural. Her eyes naturally don't seem to be filled with too much fat, unlike most Koreans' eyes, and the lack of fat makes it easier for her to manipulate her eyelid size using something like double eyelid tape. Her lips seem to be fuller recently. She likely got fillers to her top and bottom lips. In conclusion, I think Moonbyul got fillers to her top and bottom lips. She has such a cool aura to her. I love how she isn't afraid to do concepts that are traditionally more masculine. She's also an amazing rapper. Moving on to wheein. Wheein has a lot of adorable pre-debut photos with hwasa. I love how they've been friends since middle school. She has always had an adorable smile with cute dimples. Her eyes seem to open wider vertically now. She likely got double eyelid surgery. I know it looks pretty unclear when she's opening her eyes fully, but when she's looking down or when she's not opening her eyes fully, we can see a clear line on her crease. This is a typical sign of double eyelid surgery. Wheein's nose also looks to be the same size and shape from front view, but when looking at her side profile, I believe it's likely that she has gotten nose implant. Her nose looks to be over-projected, and there's a straight line on the bottom of her nose. This doesn't usually occur in nature. In conclusion, I think Wheein got double eyelid surgery and a rhinoplasty. She looks amazing both pre-debut and now. I think she is such an amazing singer and dancer, but I think her talent is often overshadowed by the other members. Last but not least, we have hwasa. Hwasa has always exuded confidence, even in her pre-debut photos. I think the most obvious change is her lips. Her lips are a lot fuller now. She likely got fillers to her top and bottom lips. I also see that her current nose is more projected compared to how it was during pre-debut. She likely got a nose implant. In this recent photo, I can clearly see an L-shaped implant on her nose, which also makes the tip of her nose longer. I also see some changes to her upper eyelids. She has more eyelid space now. I think this change was due to suture double eyelid surgery, which is a non-incisional method that makes the result look more natural. I also think she got her inner eye corners cut to make her eyes larger horizontally. In conclusion, I think Hwasa got a rhinoplasty, fillers to her top and bottom lips, suture double eyelid surgery, and her inner eye corners cut. Surgery or not, I think she looks amazing. I love her confidence and her amazing stage presence. She has my favorite stage presence in Mamamoo. I hope anyone watching this takes this post in a positive way and realize that plastic surgery is not a bad thing. We need to understand that K-pop idols and other celebrities have a lot of pressure to look good, and it's not a bad thing if they resort to plastic surgery, as it is demanded by society. Mamamoo is one of the best vocalists in K-pop. I think all the members are talented and beautiful. As I stated in the beginning, this is not meant for fuel to send hate towards the members. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.